The Marvel Cinematic Universe is an American media franchise and shared universe centered on a series of superhero films, independently produced by Marvel Studios and based on characters that appear in American comic books published by Marvel Comics. The franchise includes comic books, short films, television series, and digital series. The shared universe, much like the original Marvel Universe in comic books, was established by crossing over common plot elements, settings, cast, and characters. Today I am going to tell most popular rated MCU movies in India as per Imdb. After the devastating events of Avengers, Infinity War, the universe is in ruins. With the help of remaining allies, the Avengers assemble once more in order to reverse Thanos' actions and restore balance to the universe. Endgame becomes a celebration of previous Marvel films, a Marvel theme park ride of sorts. The result? Thrilling, for sure, with endless callbacks and the occasional unlikely matchup. But Infinity War was brilliant for its genuine emotional resonance. This sometimes feels like a rip through the comic book version of a film that was supposed to be made for adults. The theme of sacrifice was front and center in the first film, but does, as expected, go deeper here. If Infinity War was kinetic and precision-tooled, then Endgame is a tragedy masquerading as a superhero CGI. Infinity War is the third movie to carry the Avengers branding, but it's definitely the biggest, bringing the Guardians of the Galaxy into the fold and paying off a villain that was first introduced 6 years ago. If Infinity War turned out wrong, it wouldn't just be a bad movie, it would retroactively diminish all the movies that paved the way for it. It's probably the best Avengers movie, though the original was a similarly unprecedented feat, and it ultimately proves itself worthy of the years and years of preamble that have led up to it. To ensure that the audience is genuinely invested in this massive cast of superheroes. What a time to be a Spider fan. Within the scope of a single year, we've gotten the best Spider-Man movie ever, the best Spider-Man video game ever, and the biggest crossover superhero movie ever made, with an emotional climax that hinged on the re-emergence of Spider-Man. It's that last movie, Avengers, Endgame, that offers the best explanation for the curiously insubstantial Spider-Man, Far From Home, which is designed to be a cheerful crowd pleaser and not much else. The last few Marvel movies have put Peter Parker through the ringer. Who could blame him for leaving the Spider-Man suit in the closet and going on a well-deserved vacation? What do you expect when 6 mighty superheroes, Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Black Widow, Hawkeye, Hulk, assemble together on the silver screen for one common purpose? Action unlimited. High-voltage drama. Larger-than-life effects. Throw in some smart one-liners, humorous, of course, and you may be in for some push-button video gaming fantasy. The Avengers is not just your typical good versus evil kind of superhero flick. After all, they are all super in their own rights, have never worked as a team to ward off evil, and never taken instructions from other super guys. Naturally then, fireworks and action cuts are bound to follow. From the very first look at Marvel's latest outing, it became apparent that there was something unique about Thor, Ragnarok. More vibrant than its 2 prequels, and combined with a quirky sense of humor, it reunites us with 2 larger-than-life superheroes, Thor and the Hulk, both of whom we haven't seen since Avengers, Age of Ultron in 2015. From the outset, it's evident how well these two play with, and against each other, continuing their love-hate bromance established in the first Avengers film. Additionally, the film is infused with Taika Waititi's trademark style of oddball comedy, and while he plays wonderfully within Marvel's sandbox, his imprint is evident in every frame and dialogue. Additionally, it translates very well on screen in all the performances from the ensemble cast. The first female-led superhero film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, has been a long time coming. Despite other strong female superheroes who have arguably earned their standalone film, Black Widow, Scarlet Witch, Valkyrie, the MCU's focus on the build-up to Avengers, Endgame has reached a fever pitch. So, it only makes sense to introduce Carol Danvers, Brie Larson, or Captain Marvel as a vital piece in the puzzle. When we first meet Danvers, she is a powerful soldier of an alien race known as the Kree. Even though she feels a strong connection to Earth, she is unaware of her identity. During an intergalactic battle, she crashes on Earth, known as C-53, where she encounters Agent Nick Fury, Samuel L. Jackson. She then begins to retrace her memories to her origins. Iron Man may not have been the big hero of Marvel Comics, but here, in his first film after, he stands as tall as the rest of masked crusaders. And the fact that he talks about contemporary problems, demilitarization, end of war, only makes him more alluring. Iron Man's big no to weapons of mass destruction makes all the more sense because it comes from a man who is supposed to be the largest manufacturer of WMDs that are creating havoc, the world over. Makes you hope that someday, all the Tony Starks, that's his true identity, of the world will actually sing Bob Dylan's Blowin' in the Wind. Avengers, Age of Ultron is one heck of a superhero orgy as the Mighty Six, Iron Man, RDJ, Hulk, Mark Ruffalo, Captain America, Chris Evans, Thor, Chris Hemsworth, Black Widow, Scarlett Johansson, and Hawkeye, Jeremy Renner, come face to face not only with the invincible Ultron, but various characters like Quicksilver, Aaron Taylor Johnson, Scarlet Witch, Elizabeth Olsen, and Vision, Paul Bettany. With these numerous characters put together, you can't wait for the party to begin, and Whedon rewards your anticipation, right from the beginning, and maintains it till the end. Fangasm guaranteed. Brooklyn boy Steve Rogers, Chris Evans, is desperate to enlist in the US Army and play his part in defeating the Nazis. But he is consistently rejected due to his skinny, diminutive, and unfit physical condition. He's almost like Iron Man, this new Marvel Comics hero, Captain America. Of course, Chris Evans doesn't have the chutzpah of and sardonic charm of Robert Downey Jr., which makes Iron Man a rock star amongst superheroes. But he does have a lot of heart and brings an integrity to his role as he metamorphoses from scrawny side hero Steve Rogers to towering inferno Captain America. The shaming of Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice will continue apace, or better still, be forgotten entirely in the wake of Captain America, Civil War, a decisively superior hero vs hero extravaganza that also ranks as the most mature and substantive picture to have yet emerged from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Very much an Avengers movie in scope and ambition if not title, the conspicuous absence of Thor and Hulk notwithstanding, this chronicle of an epic clash between two equally noble factions, led by Captain America and Iron Man, proves as remarkable for its dramatic coherence and thematic unity as for its dizzyingly inventive action sequences. Viewers who have grown weary of seeing cities blow up ad nauseum will scarcely believe their luck at the relative restraint and ingenuity on display.